What's up, guys? Welcome to 𝙄𝙩𝙬𝙚𝙬 podcast, interview 44, and I got the legend himself. Yes, I said legend. The barber, the skater. You know who he is, man. Hey, 𝙄𝙣𝙩𝙀, bro. I appreciate you coming on.
Appreciate you, man. I appreciate you.
Bro, you're a legend out here, bro. You do everything. He does vlogs, he cuts hair, he does skateboarding. I mean, bro, you travel too. Your cars, you're pretty known for your car stuff, and bro, you do everything, man. You got little cool kickbacks, like, you know what I mean? You
try
do
to keep
everything, bro. So 𝙄𝙣𝙀 again, bro, because it's an honor, and I appreciate you coming on here last minute. You know, because it's crazy that you know, a lot of people are not just saying more interested in telling their story, but finally getting up to their feet to do stuff, you know. And I'm not talking about you in particular, but just like people in general. You know, I've had a lot of people reach out to me lately, and I feel like I've been an inspiration to, you know what I mean, want people to finally tell their story and get known, you know what I'm saying? So you know, let's start off with the generic, you know, not where you're from, but like where you from.
Originally I'm from downtown Charleston. My family been moving around a lot from time to time. We ended up over here somewhere in the Somerville, Goose Creek area. I'll say, you know, I don't want to say specific locations.
No, you're good, man.
But
you're good.
You know, we're in Somerville, Goose Creek area now. I've been skating since I've been about 13, so almost 10 years now. This summer will make 10 years.
Okay.
And I've been cutting hair for about 6.5 years as well.
Wow, man. And that's like, that's something a lot of people can't like say, because some people done only one thing their whole life and then just like, you know, other side missions and stuff. So like, that's really cool, bro. And you're very talented in all of it. Like, you're not just good in one thing. Like, you do great things in all of it, you know. But you know, like I said, yeah, anytime, man. Gotta give flowers. But I kind of start off from the beginning part. So like, where'd you go to like elementary school and like all that stuff?
I actually had an elementary school in my old neighborhood. I went to Devon Forest Elementary.
Okay, that was a very known, like a lot of people that we know. We grew up
out of Devon Forest.
Yeah, that's cool. Like, so do you have any like, not like, I would say like favorable moments there, like your favorite moments, but like I want to say like
Field day.
Field day?
Field day was always the best, yeah.
Were you like the one who won like every event and stuff?
I did not win every event. I always wanted to be in the 50-yard dash. My homeboys are just way too fast. Like,
yeah, no.
I didn't have the genetics at the time, but
right, no, I feel you, and you know that makes you, fuels you to want to do harder and other things you do. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to win. So, you know, after going through elementary school, where'd you go to middle school and stuff like that?
I ended up going to Westview Middle, where a lot of our other friends also went to, yeah. So I feel like I went to the 3 main schools where our friends went to.
Yeah, no, so, and not even just friends, but just local people around here,
local
bro.
People, yeah.
Dude, you're a legend. I don't say legend. If you've watched a lot of my interviews and I've called certain people legends, like, they're legends for a reason, bro. Because, bro, you're 𝙄𝙣𝙀, and I don't want to say your, like, government name, but it's like, you know what I mean? People know you, bro.
Sure, for sure.
You've always carried a good demeanor. You've always helped people. You know, you've always been friendly with people, and like I give you respect with that, man. So like, other than middle school and stuff like that, is that when you started? Because I heard you say your age whenever you started skateboarding, but is that when you just started skateboarding, or was there always like something in between? Because you obviously do a lot of stuff.
So when I was a kid, I would like ride bikes. We would ride bikes, not scooter yet. We'd definitely just ride bikes all the time, and then I just got to a certain point where it was like, you know, everyone gets their first Walmart skateboard, and I started trying things, and then I somehow was able to kickflip like really quick. I was able to kickflip really quick.
Sean was saying mongoose. Did you ride a mongoose skateboard for a while?
Yeah, mongoose. I used to want a red line so bad.
Yeah.
I'll see my friends with red lines and I get so mad. I'll be like, bro, that's because, you know, red lines, that's like the top of the line bike. You can get red lines.
Yeah, that's a fact. So what was your like first trick and stuff like that?
My first trick was actually a disco flip. For some reason, I couldn't keep my body straight. I would say about my first year in the skateboarding, it was a lot. It was really hard for me to like keep the board straight, so like my body would always turn. It was just easier for me to turn.
Did you have like problems with like Mongo and all that, like the skate
I definitely pushed Mongo, bro.
Yeah,
I pushed Mongo for the first couple of months and got a lot of crap for that.
I know, me too. I still do. I don't care, man. I bust some tricks though, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. I never got any like precaution of not being able to do something or preventing me to be able to learn a trick. If I couldn't do it, it's because of me.
It's just in the skate community, it's just like, oh, you push Mongo, yes, it's a really bad thing.
Yeah, I don't know why. Is there a reason why? Do you know?
It's harder for you to set up with your trick. So if you're pushing with your back foot first, or your front foot first, instead of your back foot, then it's harder because your front foot's where you kind of, you know, set up for a lot of your tricks.
Man, I'll still beat anybody in skate, bro. Catch me outside, bro. I'm just kidding. Other than that, you know, like after your middle school and stuff like that, where'd you go to high school?
I went to Stratford High.
Yeah, me too.
Graduated class of 2018.
I think I did too, right? Or wait, what year?
You graduated
I
like
think
16
or
17.
16. Yeah, I forgot, man. Time is flying, bro. That's cool.
I've been out for like 5 years now.
Right.
Yeah.
Was there like anything crazy in high school, like you can remember or anything? Because Stratford had that one little, crazy situation at the bus and stuff. Like, I don't know if anybody that's watching this was experienced it, but you know what I'm talking about?
If any of y'all went to Stratford, one thing y'all can all agree on me with is that the taser fight changed everything.
Oh, I don't think I was
You wasn't there?
I don't think I was there. I came last minute. But what happened?
We had a taser fight in the cafeteria. Pretty much, one dude ran up on another dude. He started swinging on him.
Wow.
We had this big, chunky dude. He was the officer. He ran across. I had never seen him move that fast, but this boy was moving across the cafeteria.
Right.
So he ran across, tackled one dude. The other dude kind of wasn't really trying to be involved, so he kind of backed away, and then they kind of separated him. One dude ended up swinging on the principal. Once he swung on the principal, then that's when the police decided to tase him.
Wow.
Tase him. His body just dropped. Boom.
How old were you, like, going through that? Do you remember?
I was a sophomore, so I would say about 16.
16.
Yeah, about 16, yeah.
Did that, like, change your aspect on life? Like, how situations can just break out instantly?
Honestly, nah. I've seen a lot of crazy stuff happen already.
Yeah.
So it's just like... But that right there, I felt like changed a lot for the school alone, just with, like, security-wise and them changing the way that we had to move around.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was just like... We can't do everything we could do before just because incidents start to break out and,
right.
we have more
and
restrictions.
I feel like you
now.
had a skate group around that time, right? Like, you had, like...
A lot of skaters, yeah.
People that you chilled with. Is there anybody in particular that you, like, thank for, like, even...
Shout out to my boy 30K Sam.
Mm-hmm.
That boy, that's who I grew up skating with, like, just from a jit. From the very beginning, he was always there with me. He motivates me.
Yeah.
I see him do something crazy now. It's like I gotta match his energy. I gotta do something crazy.
You don't do it alone. Like, you didn't. I mean, I know you start off sometimes alone, and you have to push yourself alone sometimes. But at the same time, you gotta have a group of
people really motivate you. Like that's when you get. I feel like that's when you skate the best, and you have your most energy. Is when you have like friends around it. It's because it's like we're both doing something dangerous, and now that you're doing something dangerous with me, I feel less scared to do it just because I know we're going through the same risk.
Yeah, no, I feel you. So like, what like flipped the switch to do barber and like do more of like cutting hair and take that more serious? Because you obviously take all of it serious, and I'm not saying just the barber and then the skating, but you do vlogging too, like your events and stuff like that. So how do you? Like, when do you flip the switch to the barber stuff?
What made me really start cutting hair was I turned 16. I got my first job. I started working. My first job was Zaxby's. I started working at Zaxby's for like a year. Once that happened, my parents just started flooding the bills on me. They was like, "Well, you got to pay for all your stuff now. You got to pay for your own haircuts." Yeah. I was like, "What?" I already knew that. I was like, "I'm not paying for my own haircut." So I had my dad take me to the hair store. He bought me my first set of clippers, and from there, started.
Yeah, that's dope, man.
Messing up my haircuts.
So you were mixing in like both barber and skating at one point, or was it just something?
It was both the same. I always kept skateboarding.
That's
I never stopped skateboarding.
That's dope, man. Not many people can do that. So like, did you start off with your homies cutting hair, or was it something you just like you cut your brother's hair? I know your brother probably don't get haircuts.
Nah, I got a big afro, Rasta dude.
Yeah, a big one. Yeah. So like, who'd you start off with? Like, who was your first person, like test dummy, I guess?
My first test dummy.
Yeah.
I'll say my closest group of friends.
Yeah. Did they like you mess anybody's hair up?
At first, yeah, I definitely did. I mean, it didn't seem like a big mess up at the time, but looking back from how much I progressed and stuff, I look back, I'm like, yo, I really messed them up. Yeah.
That's crazy.
And I'm just happy for that,
Yeah, no, you got.
They let me do it.
Yeah, you got to be grateful, bro, because you got to start somewhere. And 16 is a good age too, because now you can be like, like. Shout out to my dog Frank. We were just talking on the phone before this. He's like, I got to get the measurement thing. Like, you can do it with confidence. Compared to 16, you would be like, ugh.
Yeah, a little hesitant.
I'll do it, but you know what I mean? So that's cool, bro. And then other than cutting hair, like, is there like, like a big future in cutting hair? Like, do you see yourself having a barber shop or like, you know what I'm saying? Or are you not focused on that right now?
Yeah, I don't really care about the whole barbershop thing just because it's a lot.
Well, no, not like you working in it, but just like running your own one because, you kind of are. So, like, do you think you see yourself opening one in the future? Or like I said, you don't see yourself, like, thinking about that right now?
I think I work better by myself.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't want to open a shop. I think if I did ever have an actual shop, it'd be a studio.
Yeah.
And it'd just be me by myself.
That's dope. I mean, some people would be like, I want to be in the limelight. Like, I want to be in the frontier of the best barber shop ever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how barbers talk, sorry. But, like, it's just how it is, So do you have, like, your favorite, like, client that, or I guess you could say person, you have your favorite haircut that you cut hair? You know what I mean? Like your favorite.
My favorite haircut would be a taper fade.
Yeah.
I feel like with a taper is just that's where I can show my artistic ability the most.
Do you have like a favorite? And I was gonna ask that too, but like a favorite person that you cut hair, like you're excited to cut their hair.
Shout out to my boy Jason Hills. Yeah. Shout out to Jason. That man come through every week. Last year he came through literally every Friday, every week.
That's dope.
That whole Friday.
Because that builds a chemistry with people and they trust you. You know what I mean? Because with your hair, you obviously he trusts you. You know what I'm saying? So that's cool.
Bro, get so many cuts.
Yeah, I bet.
So many cuts.
But we'll ask that too. So like, what's your favorite haircut? You said.
My favorite haircut is a taper fade.
Mm-hmm.
The fade I would do the most would probably be a bald fade or a temp fade.
Mm-hmm.
But taper fades, yeah. I like taper fades because then you can like toss a little design in the back of the neck. Right there in the hair. You know, the area is still a little dark, so the design pops up a lot more.
No, definitely. I get the temp fade too and all that. But, you know, your boy looking a little spazzy now, so I had to change it up. But I'm definitely going to try and get my hair like yours and grow it back out. That's cool though, man. Other than that, like, do you think that you're skateboarding though? Like, what's the next level for skateboarding? Like, what do you got planned? Do you have any big trips coming up? Because I know you did a vlog recently. You went to New York.
Just went to New York, yeah.
Las Vegas. Like, you did all this stuff. So, like, what's next?
What's next right now? I'm just trying to get a big pop right now, really.
Yeah.
Just you know.
You don't have any, like, big cities you're going to or anything, like, planned, or?
The next trip would probably be New York again, yeah. We'll go back out there, shoot another rap battle.
What'd you do out there? Oh, you said a rap battle?
I shot a rap battle, yeah.
How was that?
Yeah. That was pretty amazing. My homeboy, I knew he was gonna take it all. You know, he's pretty good at rapping. I knew he was gonna. Who's
the rapper?
B-Rax. Shout out to B-Rax as well. Shout out to B-Rax.
That's dope. Yeah. So is there like, other than that, you went skateboarding out there too?
Skateboarding. Shot a music video. Just traveled around. It was my first time in New York, so you know he had to
what part?
Take me through the city. I stayed in Brooklyn, but we went to all 5 boroughs.
Oh, that's dope. So you went to like Chinatown and stuff?
Yeah, we actually came all through. We walked all through Chinatown whenever we were leaving LAF skate park.
Yeah.
Right. As soon as you leave out LAF skate park, you bust a left, and then you're right there. Chinatown. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. It just changes. It's like the whole area.
Yeah.
It's like New York. Boom. Chinatown.
It's literally the city that never sleeps, dog. I'm telling you. I don't know if you experienced that, but like I was there and I was up at, because our plane didn't get there until like 12 p.m. at night or 12 a.m. And the city never sleeps. Like 4 a.m. people are still doing stuff, like walking around the main area. Yeah. So it's crazy. It's a whole different, you know.
Bro, wake up at 7 in the morning, you see people still walking down the streets.
Still walking. Like, I'm like, bro, go to bed. So like, do you think that you would ever see yourself moving out of South Carolina or Charleston in general? Like, do you want to plan on moving out? Where would you go?
If I moved?
Yeah.
It'd probably be Atlanta, just because I have a lot of family in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And there's just a lot of opportunities in Atlanta. It'd be either Atlanta or New York. I like New York
there a lot.
Atlanta, yeah, I go to Atlanta like every year, probably like 2-3 times a year.
That's dope.
Yeah.
What do you do out there? You just go chill? And...
I go skate, I go see family. I try to make sure I go whenever there's like
skate
an event
park?
or something.
Skate
parks,
park?
yeah.
Okay.
Skate parks.
And you have vlogged those, have you?
I have, yeah. They're actually on my YouTube. Some of them are on my YouTube. Some of them I still haven't dropped. I have some videos in LA that I need to drop still.
Where's since we were already talking about it, what's your social media and stuff? Like, where can we find you on social media?
Okay, so YouTube is 𝙤𝙬𝙧𝙬𝙀. Instagram is _𝙤𝙬𝙧._.
Okay.
TikTok, same thing.
Yeah. What's your favorite one?
YouTube. I really like YouTube the most.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
That's the only one I'm really dedicating my thing on, you know what I mean? Because, like, at the end of the day, I like Instagram, I like Facebook, you know what I'm saying? But YouTube is the platform that I, like, personally passionate about, you know?
I've always wanted to do YouTube, just, like, growing up, I've been watching YouTube for a really long time.
You want that plaque, huh?
I want that plaque.
I want that plaque too. Shout out to I know somebody that's got one. Actually, I know 2 people. I forgot. He's he does lens. I forgot his name. But no, other than that, man, it's been like crazy even talking to you now, because it's like I remember growing up with you and like, you know, seeing each other at a young age and like, you know, trial and error and
For sure.
you know, trauma, everything that's like built up, and to see you now, it's beautiful. Even me too, like. And to even be here.
You came a long way, bro.
No, you came a long way too. We both did. That's why, you know, I had to emphasize that on that, and I think a lot of people don't give you your flowers, and don't, you know, emphasize how much you really do for people, bro. Because like you help a lot of people, even if you feel like you don't. Because you know, you've been around for a while, bro. Like around this area, and I say around like popping. You know what I mean? You're a great guy, bro. So like, what else do you have planned for yourself? I know I've kind of asked that a little bit too much, but like, I just want to ask, like, Do you have anything going in?
Plan right now, I have so my ultimate goal, which a lot of people don't really know, is I want to be a car designer.
Okay.
That's really where it's all.
Well, yeah, let's talk about that. Like, how's the car thing? Like, you got a nice car, a Genesis.
I have a boosted Genesis, boosted Genesis. I've had it since about 17, 18.
Yeah.
I bagged it, you know, airlift performance.
How do you balance all this? Like, how do you balance skateboarding and doing all that at once?
Sub goals and goals.
Yeah.
Sub goals and
Do
goals.
you write
That's
them
the best
down,
way.
or you just...
In my head, I kind of just know, okay, attack this first, and then you worry about that later. I just know what's really important right then, and I handle that first, and then I say, okay, now it's time to take it to the next
Just start
step.
writing them down, bro.
But yeah.
Get them written down on the thing, on your notes, like I showed you.
Yeah, my notes. I use my notes a lot.
Yeah, notes is very important because, like, a lot of people don't realize what we have in front of us and what you can do with it. And I think a lot of times we get to the thing of thinking that we can just pay somebody else to do it, but it's not like that. Like, you have to really get down and dirty and edit, which you know what it's like.
Yeah.
What kind of camera and stuff you use?
I use a Canon T5.
Yeah. Are you big on cameras and stuff like that, or you just like you're just
Honestly, I got it gifted to me by my homeboy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's crazy, yeah. He gifted it to me. He was just like, here, bro, you want this? He just gave me a GoPro, camera bag, and a whole bunch of other tools, and that's kind of how the YouTube really started.
Yeah.
My homeboy just gifted it to me, and I just learned how to use the camera.
Mm-hmm.
But I do like the whole like videography and just photography and stuff as well. Like even taking pictures of the car is really fun.
Yeah, no, I bet. I could tell. I think we know. You
Yeah.
know what I mean, we hear you in your car and stuff like that. So, like, you know, other than that, man, for real, I'm proud of you, bro. Can you always be yourself when you wake up?
Can I always be myself when I wake up?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I can. Some days, you know, you have like low days where you just don't have as much energy, and you kind of have to like kickstart yourself and do something just to self-motivate yourself. And some days I just wake up and I'm just like, okay, I'm ready to get it.
Mm-hmm.
Wake up early, hit the gym early, do everything I gotta do. Sometimes it's just not there, sometimes it is.
Yeah, I know.
But
you got to keep grinding too, man.
Yeah.
'Cause like I said, you got it, man. You just got to be consistent, drop more content. A lot of people ask me how I like do what I do too, and it's like just post something every day. Like, just do something. And I've been telling everybody that. Like, anybody who's talked to me lately, just post. Because it's not that hard, man. It sounds like I'm probably making it sound like it's easy, but it's really not that hard if you put your mind to it. Because, you know,
consistency is
are you
key.
a big scroller on your phone? Like, do you just sit there and scroll on your phone a lot?
sometimes I do.
Yeah.
If I have free time, yeah.
I tell everybody you gotta eliminate that, because that free time that you did, you could already did a whole nother
Could've been
video
doing something
content.
else.
You could have did a lot of stuff. So
Could have been
you
doing
know, a
something
lot
else
of
for
people
real.
that I know that support me, I've already told them I'm sorry if I don't like or comment sometimes. But when I'm on my phone, it's strictly advertising, you know. So I just had to ask, like, are you?
I use it a lot too for business, like
Yeah,
Snapchat. Like my social media is actually how I bring in my clientele.
You're a big
in a way.
Snapchatter or Snapchatter?
Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook. That's how I bring in all my clientele. So
You don't
I feel
Twitter?
like I kind of.
Twitter's not it.
I don't really care for Twitter. Yeah.
Twitter whack.
Like I have a Twitter, but I don't really use it.
Right. No, Twitter's whack, bro. They got a lot going on, and then the verification thing.
They need to make it. Yeah, they need to make it.
It's
a
too
little
much.
better.
Well, Facebook's about to do it now too. So now all the verification stuff is like going out the window.
Going out the window.
It is, bro. Because now who are you gonna know that's actually verified?
I feel like TikTok has like the best market right now.
Yeah.
And they're bringing. I can see them just already taking views and streams everywhere.
Right. Who do you look up to, like editing wise and stuff? Do you have anybody who you're astonished by? Like you go like, dang, yeah, this dude really does good editing, skateboarding or barber. Or
Editing, I would say 𝙄𝙤𝙧𝙬𝙚.
Yeah.
He's a member of the Cabby Club. He's always edited their videos. He's made it on Thrasher, the Barracks. He edits for like everyone nowadays.
So you watch
He's really recognized.
You watch
yeah.
mainly like
The Cabby
skating clips and stuff like that.
Skateboarding, haircuts, car videos,
Yeah.
drifting, 1320 videos.
Right.
Yeah,
That's dope.
just a
Bro.
whole lot of racing.
Yeah. Is there anything like any advice you would suggest anybody who's trying to pursue what you've been doing? You know, cutting hair or even skateboarding.
I would say stick to it and just don't give up. Really, like even when you feel like you're not making any progress, just stick to it. Don't give up. Maybe try to learn something new. Learning something new always makes it more fun, and it keeps you in it for the long run.
Yeah, no, definitely, bro. That's what I try to do too. If you watch any of my videos on Instagram or anything, you see I do something different. Sometimes I do the same thing just to kind of like, you know what I mean? I got to do what I got to do, but it's like I really try to be different, which is, you're different, bro. A lot of people in Charleston are different, and nobody wants to put us on the map. But that's my job, you know what I mean? I'm really here to put everybody on the map and give them the mindset that they can do it too. Because if I can do it, you can do it too. Shout out to Pharrell. So is there anything else you want to like go over, or anything, or is there anything you want to shout out anybody, or like just anything in general you want to talk about?
Shout out the Cabby Club. Shout out the homies that help everything start just from the jump. Shout out mom, shout out dad. Rest in peace. And yeah, that's about it, man.
Anything else? I just want to make sure, because I know some people really want to, you know, come on here and really voice their opinion and stuff like that, and I try to make sure, you know, before I go, they get a little time, you know. But again, guys, I love every single one of you guys. I appreciate everybody's support in 𝙄𝙩𝙬𝙚, and even my dog J Bankz. We made it to the, not made it, because we still got a lot of work to do.
For sure.
But to even make it to this next level, to do what we're doing, it's an achievement, because like, to be in the community we're in, where we're from, which I kind of want to talk about, but we'll save it for the next one. It's like, it's rare. Like, we're a rare breed, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's some people that never seen anybody make content in their life until they.
It's just good that we're actually going out there and trying to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
A lot of people aren't taking those risks nowadays.
Yeah, no.
Everyone's afraid to show who they are.
Right.
I say my best advice is don't be afraid to show who you are.
Right.
Do what you want to do, and don't really care what people think. You know?
Yeah,
just have fun.
Yeah, that's a fact, bro. And that's what I'm saying, man. It's real, and that's why I'm glad I'm doing what I'm doing, and I appreciate you guys supporting. I'll say that again. It means a lot. Yeah, this is it, guys. I love you guys. I love every single one of you guys. Thank you, J Bankz.
Thank you.
It means a lot, man. I definitely will see you soon. Keep dropping content, keep being consistent, keep being yourself, and keep showing other people how to do stuff too, bro, because I know you got it in you, man. But other than that, I love you guys. Remember, stay true to yourself. The only way to achieve your dreams is through you. Nobody else is going to be able to do it. You got to get up every single day, and you got to want it. Peace, guys. Love you guys.
Rise, elevate.
Peace.